because I started my career as a sales representative. All my journey with Kamal sir, I will call it as a university. Maybe I don't know how to name it, but maybe emotional. Even if it is happy, even if it is a dance number, because I would like to call it as take it as a very emotional path. That's a big list. That's a big list. We are trying to create an emotion. We are trying to create an experience. Maruti Bai is one of the most sweet into multiply. Hi IndiaGlitz viewers, this is music director Ghibran here. It's been a great pleasure meeting you all here. Thanks for all the support you have been giving, and thanks to IndiaGlitz for the support. Okay, first I would like to apologize for keeping this pillow. I want to hide my stomach, so I'm having this pillow. And Telugu, the journey has been amazing. Because the support, I didn't expect the kind of support I got for Ranrajaran and Jin. Because even though I've done films in Tamil, I was a bit nervous about my launch in Telugu. But after Ranrajaran, it's been crazy, because whenever I go out, even in people from Tamil Nadu and in Singapore, people say that we like Bujima, we like Verbantune, and also thanks a lot for the love. And now that's the main reason I would like to focus a lot in Telugu. And now I'm doing signed up 2 new films and working on the films. I'm looking forward to do more in Telugu. My style of music, I don't know how to describe, but maybe what I can say is, because my journey to music, to film, is quite tough. But yeah, I mean, everybody have their own tough path to any media. So I also had my own path, very tough path. So maybe that emotion and whatever pain or happiness I went through in my life, I think that is a reflection in my music. So maybe I don't know how to name it, but maybe emotional. Even if it is happy, even if it is a dance number, because I would like to call it as take it as a very emotional path. So yeah. For me, very close to the heart, I mean, what reflected me a lot, I feel, is Uttama Villain, Kamal sir's Uttama Villain, because it had almost all the emotions and pain, disappointments. I mean, the story doesn't relate to me. The music, I have a lot of relativity and happiness again. So I think whatever I studied also helped me a lot in Uttama Villain. I feel that's quite close to my heart. Kamal sir, my first the Tamil film is Vagai Sudava, National Award winning film. But even before the film got National Award, Kamal sir, I mean, through a few of my friends, I came to know that Kamal sir liked the album very much, and he has been always playing the songs and everything. So and he has told people like Gautami ma'am and Andrea and everybody, like asked Kamal sir, I've asked them to listen to the songs, and that's how I came to know. And because I think after listening to Vagisura Kamal sir, I've understood that something like musically, and chose me for Vishwarupam 2, which is not yet released. I think it'll get released soon, hopefully, by God's grace. for me, I'll put it very simple. All my journey with Kamal sir, I'll call it as a university curriculum, or degree course, because Uttamayalan is one kind of learning experience, because it's like going to a school. Okay, I'm going to learn this style, this kind of emotion. And then Pabanasam is again Drishyam in Telugu, and that is another kind of journey, like so. And again Tungavanam, and it's very electronic and very hardcore thing. So and Vishwarupam. So everything I call it as a learning experience than a working experience, because even though he doesn't teach you, his filmmaking style and his way of taking, the way of him extracting the music teaches you a lot. I'll call it, he's a college, so I'm learning. Vishwarupam too, I've already told, like it's Vishwarupam, it's not Vishwarupam 2, it's Vishwarupam square, like, so double the time, because it's a very big film and a lot of graphics, and I mean it'll be really like a Hollywood action film. And music has an amazing scope. There is a music scope is very high in Vishwarupam too, even background score and songs, and yeah, that's Vishwarupam too. We've tried something. Total all the technicians, including sound and orchestra and everything, we are using international, because this is a international product. Vishwarupam 2 is an international kind of film, so everything we are going in that way. And it will be an electronic mixed with orchestral, mixed with Indian. Maybe we can call it as a mix of Tamilan, Pabanasam and Tungavanam. That is totally, it's God's miracle, because even for Venkatesh sir's film, Maruti sir's film, we've almost completed all the songs, and one song is pending now. That song is lying somewhere. It's there in the air, and we don't know how it will be. Even I don't know how it will be, but we will be reaching that song. Song will be completed. That song, you'll also hear it, and that's the process. I call it magic of God. So we really don't know how music takes place, but what helps me, what I feel it helps me is, as I told you earlier, I worked as because I started my career as a sales representative, and then I did a lot of marketing jobs. Then I studied, and then I taught music. I went to school. I went to home and taught kids, and that through earning, I learned a lot. I learned my music, and then I started doing ads, and I earned, and we constructed a house, and then we sold the house, and I went to study music in Singapore. And then I was struggling a lot in Singapore. I used to eat in temples, Singapore temples. That in Little India there are few temples, so you can get free food there. So I was eating there and completed my course. And then when I came back, Vagisura, my first film happened. So whatever I'm saying in this 1 minute is just words, but it's really like 11 to 12 years of my life. So these emotions, I've been very happy, I've been very sad, I've been very dull, and I've been jumping, and all these emotions subconsciously help me in each and every composition. So that's how my mind works. No, it's not necessary that it's not particular that a music director has to go through. Everybody goes through. That is my point. Because whatever I went through, it's my journey. And because there are people who die after an ant bite. There are people who survive after a snake bite. So the proportionately, you cannot call a snake bite is different from an ant bite, but it differs according to the people. So everybody there, they have their own pain. And because I mean, whatever I went through is not at all a pain compared to people who are living in Africa and whatever they are going in, the international problems. And so yeah, what I'm saying is, proportionately everybody have their own problem, but for creators, mostly, what I feel and which is always helpful is, you have to recall moments, because whatever we went through life is recalling. So if you want, because we are recreating something, if you want your creation, if you're writing a story, if you're writing a lyrics, if you're taking a film, if you're shooting a song, we are trying to create an emotion, we are trying to create an experience. So whatever the experience we went through in our life, I think we have to capture that and just bring that in through our creation, and that's how I feel it works. Good, valid point. Yeah, I want to, because personally, I feel whatever there is something commercial element and there is something we personally want to do in life, because our life, I think it should mean something. It should not be like, okay, I did so many songs and so many hit numbers, and I don't want just to be like, I want, because since we are in a then whatever we are God's grace, God has given a lot of things, so I would like to do a lot of things, and I will be doing it. I told you. Babu Bangaram, Maruti Bai is one of the most sweet into multiply by any million times kind of very sweet person I would work with. And he is like a darling brother, whatever you can call, because and one thing is, his taste for music, his taste for tunes are very unique. And whatever I did in Ranrajar and Jill, and this is going to be something different from what I did for Telugu films. It will be a very romantic, comedy, fun, mass album. It should be. No, it is not necessary that you need to learn anything to become anything. That has been proven. It's based on what you want to be, because a lot of the people who achieved before, I think many people have not gone to schools, and because it's whatever it is, it's emotion. Yani, for example, have never learned classical trained music, and even a lot of classical composers have never learned thing. And people, for example, Apple was in a computer industry, but they launched themselves in an iPhone industry. So in a phone industry. So it doesn't matter unless until you have that something which very godly, or which is gift. Anybody, even Raja sir, when he composed his first song, he wasn't much educated in classical music, but later, but if you want to sustain for a longer time, that's when I think learning helps. No, it's once again that itself it contradicts Okay. I do inspiration from, because everything, knowing everything and listening everything, you should let them be with you and go inside you and just live it with you. And whenever the emotion comes, you will never know what will come out. So more than, okay, this is a situation, and okay, I'm composing, I'm taking this raga, and instead of that, I think, okay, what is this song wants to tell? That is what I learned from Kamal sir, because when composing a song, he'll make sure you understand what the song is going to going to tell when the situation, when the song starts, and what is the song achieves at the end of the song. So this is the work of the song. So if you travel with the emotion, what the song should convey, I think the style doesn't matter. That's a big list. That's a big list, and that's a very big list. No. That's a very big list, and I God's grace, I'm looking forward to work with. No, actually, audience are clear in one thing. If anything good, if they give anything good, they always treat it in a good way. So audience are always clear. So it's our job to give something very honest. No, because there are I don't know what you mean by subtle music actually, but it's no, even subtle music is given in a different way, which has been already successfully given by Ghantasala sir or Kiravani sir. Many people have done it. Raja sir, many people have done it. What they think is they give a sugar coated medicine to us. So in that way, we will not know that it's medicine. So K. Vishwanathan sir's film, lot of films, Raja sir have explored a lot of different ragas, and very subtle things they have already experimented. So it's again, if the creator, if the music or whatever filmmaker, he knows how to deliver it to the audience, then the subtlety doesn't matter. It's again a big list, starting from Mozart, Beethoven, to Salil Chaudhary sir, R.D. Burman sir, S.D. Burman sir, Ghantasala sir, and it's a Raja sir, Rama sir. It's a big thing. But one thing which is common in all is their honesty to the work, and they've always been truthful their art. So that has been I've learning from all of them. I just told earlier in a short glimpse, but my father had a business breakdown when I was studying 10th, so I couldn't continue my study, so we have to shift to Chennai, and I was like working, doing a lot of work, and like as I said, sales representative and selling a lot of stuff, but still I wanted to do music, study music. So I was learning piano and whatever instrument. I wanted to learn piano, I wanted to learn singing, saxophone, mridangam, guitar. I was learning everything, and then I completed my few grades, like 5th grade to 8th grade. So then I started teaching kids, going to going to their house and teaching. And then I completed my 8th grade in piano, and then I started doing ads, and after 1,000 ads I earned some money, and then took that money and did my 12th standard at my age of 25, because to study abroad you need to complete your 12th. So I did. Then I studied in Singapore for 3 years, did my degree in film scoring under a composer called Lindsay Vickery in Australia, and then came back to Chennai. I lost all my clients, all my ads. I don't know what to do. And one of my ad film friend was Sargunam. He's Vagesuda's director, for my first film director. So, and he called me like, okay, let's do a film, and that is Vagesuda, and it won national award, and here I am. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
హాయ్, మేము సనత్నగర్ నుంచి వచ్చామండి. మొత్తం పవర్ స్టార్ ఫ్యాన్స్ ఇక్కడ. పవన్ అంటే ప్రాణం ఇచ్చేస్తాం, ఇక్కడ చచ్చిపోతాం పవన్ అన్న కోసం. జై పవర్ స్టార్!
నార్వే నుంచి ప్యారిస్కి వాళ్ళు హాలిడే మీద వస్తే ప్యారిస్లో నన్ను చూసి తమిళ్ బాహుబలి నుంచి నన్ను గుర్తుపట్టి నాతో మాట్లాడుతున్నారు. దాట్ ఈస్ ద రీచ్. ఇతని కోసం నేను, లేదా ఈ హీరోయిన్ కోసం, లేదా ఈ హీరో కోసం, లేదా ఈ కమీడియన్ కోసం నేను 150 రూపీస్ పెట్టి సినిమా